Max here.
Now can you hear us?
Alright. Looks like his son's gonna have to die. He doesn't want to go away. Shut up, stupid train.
Oh, this is so hot. It's the hottest.
Why you standing there all randomly? All creepy like. No, then you can take a seat, I guess.
Okay.
Yay, fix it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even know the audio was all messed up.
What do you mean? I saw it turn red. Yeah. It turned
Who else
red.
is that?
All of you. Especially you when I say something very clear.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, just like that.
What do you mean? Thank you.
Your
I'm
daddy's still you better not.
Spicy, but not dirty.
Ice.
Where we headed, old friend?
We are heading there.
What?
So
My butt.
we're going to walk there.
Let's just hope we don't die.
Stop! Stop here! Stop here! Right here! Right here! Right here! Right here! Dad! Just go there! The box! Dad!
You know what works just well.
Can you please go back to the box? And we can come back where you want to go. There might be something in the box. Ooh, crap. I'm gonna tell them something.
Ooh, achievement!
Wait.
Go, Brad.
My vital essence depleted. Ooh, achievement!
Guys, wait, I'm gonna go back.
Oh my gosh, this stupid thing. Oh, I didn't even know you were there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Highly hilarious. Hilariously. I just spilled ramen everywhere.
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Hey, pick up your ramen. That's
Oh,
not good.
oh, this?
That didn't just get there magically.
Wait, where are we going?
There's a bunker right here. You want to check it out? Bring it to the guy.
No, I think that's, yeah. Go to the bottle world if you want to. Guys, see, that really wants to go to a bunker. Looks like trash. That's just kidding. Don't ever say that to your parents. Or to the YouTuber. Don't say it.
What?
What? You know you must.
I feel like this is.
I knew there's a bad guy.
No
Hey,
trespassing!
who we got today? Here. I think we did. Do we? Yeah, no one. Oh my. You're out. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Go to the boat. Go to the boat. Ah, go to the boat. Hurry, hurry.
What?
Stop right there!
Can't follow. Dad, is it? Dad, why not shoot?
Well, where'd he go?
Ooh, achievement. Ooh. Ooh. I got some. Okay. And got some.
The fuck?
Yeah, we got the robin. I cannot see that.
Yeah, don't do that if you're gonna touch a controller. Use a freaking cord.
And you had your hands all over the floor too.
Yeah, go wash your hands.
What that we did today? I need to go back. I need to go.
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived.
What are you doing?
You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took them up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet. If you take what I have left of the
Blah, 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 blue, blue, blue.
those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will you? If you do end up using it, name it Bob in memory of my honey.
Bob the Builder. night's meeting, Greg told us a crazy experience about Warren trying to use spider trains for world domination. Part of the crew that worked at the temple, I am far from convinced. While the prism was extracting the life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought. As he were consuming the energy, his legs grew larger and stronger, while his face grew more distorted, and right before our very eyes, those of us who survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That was when Warren had hid the eggs, ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating. That was when everything turned to. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking about how he might actually be looking out for us this time. Hashtag Gale. What's up, Gale?
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory. Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg.
What?
But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about
What?
something.
What are you doing?
There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top. The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose, to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs.
Did you guys, did you say
Now for the real warning.
achievement?
Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may
Yeah, I'm
become
not
even more
getting out.
dangerous this time.
Okay. What?
But I'm going to be here. Want to come in? Want to come in with me? Or do you want me to get out?
I want you to hurry up and do this.
However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the
Thank
danger.
you, Dad.
So, here's the
You
mine
take
key.
me to the next place. But I really
Once you
like
have
this
retrieved
game.
all the
I
eggs
need
and the
to
key to
go
the
to
shrine,
the
we
bathroom.
might just be able to end this hell.
Smash this, smash. 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 Oi. What voice do you like?
That voice.
Huh?
Not that voice.
I'm not a bad boy.
Huh?
I'm a good boy. Yeah, I'm not a good boy. I'm not a good boy, Dad.
Max, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy, but you need to learn how to control
I'm
yourself.
going so fast.
You're not even in the camera. Get over here. Sit up. it up. Back. To all the way to the back. There you go. So there, yeah.
Achievement?
Can you get off of it now? Let's see how high. Oh, look up.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't look like I'm a parent.
Oh, you just look like a midget.
That doesn't look like guys, I am a parent, guys. Don't forget.
He's a parent midget.
Guys,
He's apparently a
is there
midget.
Fortnite on here? Is there Fortnite? Is there Fortnite, guys?
Chinese, Japanese. Look at me, I look at these.
Hey. Japanese, Japanese. I am a Japanese. Don't match that. I am a just watch Japanese.
What? Where's the map? Going the right way? I make sure you don't do past this.
Yay! Okay. Here.
There's enemies over.
No, it's okay. Thank you. Go get them.
Get him!
Oh.
That guy, over there! You better run! Intruder, over here! Get down! Hey, he shouldn't be so fast!
Shoot him!
You better hope for fast! We didn't have a game here!
You gotta shoot the ground, not. There you go.
That was a bunch of them. Not that much to defeat me.
There might be more people, so be careful.
What? She could grab their gun.
Why don't you go in their hideout and get some straps?
No strap.
Didn't even check!
See? I would use my fire gun for you, Dad. Yeah! How are you? Thank you. You gonna say thank you? How? I did what you told me to do. You're not saying thank you, Dad. Why?
Thanks. Get some straps.
But I want you. Okay. Back to Locker Watcher. I'm scared. But there might be people. Who's a trap? Finally. Yes. Oh.
We've been digging for over a month, and I'm beginning to wonder what we're actually doing here. There are ancient stone ruins above ground, as well as ruins of the fort. You're touching the controller. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Put on my pants.
Don't care. Use the fort. Been digging for over a month and beginning to. What shit? Proves me you can use the fort. Still reading it. Ancient stone ruins above ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple in a large cavern was uncovered one of the other nights. Are we really digging for gold veins? What?
Ooh! Yeah, Gia. Did you not see it? How did you not see it?
What is that? Rock or turd?
Oh,
What do you mean? It looks like a rock or a turd. a hole of turd.
A whole
Whole turd.
don't talking like that.
My butt is so fat, so
Yes!
it's gonna explode.
The word, that word, his word starts with an S. I will.
Sloppy Joe?
Wait, you can pick it up. What? Okay. If it was a hammer, I'll be so happy. Because we never get to pick up weapons. Oh, you get the mark. The check. We have so many marks on our.
We win a prize yet?
That was our surprise.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's a knife surprise. More trap. Dad, can you go back, please? No more trap. I mean,
I need to put this on the camera real quick.
What's that? What's this? Sniper rifle? Oh, but can't
It's a huge caliber, right? You got a bunch of guns. You got lots of guns, little one.
I think we have all the guns. Almost have all the guns.
I'm enfeebled, you guys, and it's like you don't even care.
This is one.
And now go to your train so I can put the rest of the stuff on it.
I can.
Go to the map thingy right there. You got 23. This one. You can only do this one. Yeah, I know. No. Stop. Okay, yeah. Perfect.
I don't know what I was going to do.
Well, I didn't know if you knew your math right there for a second.
I do.
Right there for a second.
Wait for it. So, why the bucket in here? But it only spawns out here when we get the rocket launch. Why? That's so funny. That's actually so. Cause look, it teleports, and when we get this, it teleports back.
Because they want to make sure we have all of our rockets, so.
Now, I'm really wasting all the board. This thing destroyed. Dad, they're not getting destroyed when I shoot at them. Wait, when I change the color of my screen, but these change color. What? Even the guns? What? That's so weird. Dad, why is there scribbles? That scribbles on the gun.
Because one person made this whole game.
Are you kidding? Are you actually?
That's just.
One person makes this.
Yeah.
Actually?
That was all over the game.
Actually.
Oh, here he comes. Closer. Closer. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Now keep shooting him. At you. In front of you. Oh. What are you doing? Keep hitting him. Wow. How'd you die? That was so easy.
I'm gonna go again.
Daddy already beat him while you weren't even in here.
Wait.
I already did. I already beat him whenever you were gone last time. Because he runs away, he doesn't actually die. You can only hurt him so much. What? No, that's not good. Oh, I don't know why you still like. No! Why are you putting that in here? You know better than throw your food in here. Hello.
Hi, what's your plan?
Oh. Showered this morning.
Huh?
He washed his hair this morning or
Uh, I figured I'd be up for two. Sweat it.
I'm just saying, he like wakes up, it's impossible to do his hair.
Maybe better than I do. Okay, because it's bath night.
Bobby.
I like so. Obviously.
Okay, so yeah.
You're in the wrong place, my friend. You wish you never came here.
Oh, wait, just. Getting shot.
Beat it! You better run!
Good?
guess what I'm eating? Donut, 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 donut.
Look, cracker.
Mm.
Gave you the donut.
There's a go.
Hey!
He's down. He's down here. What?
Who's that?
Ah, fuck.
Forever.
Ah, fuck.
Did you just go through him?
You better hope you're fat.
Give that shit. The jet. Shit.
We got company.
Yeah.
You better hope you're fat.
Shut up!
I don't
Get
know
this
where
guy.
train is.
And we find a house.
Take him out.
No.
No!
Beat it.
Don't go there! It's Chooing CHarles!
Wish you never came here.
He's breaking you! He turned into color your training!
Don't let him get away.
Get in that train so I can shoot these guys.
So fast.
What you need to do was the
Bastard.
That was so good. I bet it was way better than my shot. Huh?
I got 2 eggs. Two.
We need one more. Did I watch someone get all 3 eggs and Chooing CHarles got so mad he turned to the ultimate virgin. He's like spiky red. The virgin of him.
What?
Now we need one more egg. Went there and there was no.
Need 2 eggs? How about this go? No? Wanna do this first?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the...
Why did you say that?
It's the where you substitute your drone.
No, they. Yeah. Oh. So this is not the. This is a dumb house.
Pick somebody's
Shouldn't
ass.
be here.
Run! Run! Oh!
What?
Maybe it's because he was coming to he stole his EPA. I see you. I hear it.
Huh.
I heard I see you and grannies. So next time be white sneak. Like you know the planes are leaving without you. It's fine now.
One more egg.
One more egg.
You're in the wrong place, my friend.
Oh, that's where you put all the eggs. I didn't know. No, that's where you get the last thing. I thought you'd keep them. If you do, Chooing CHarles will come after you. No! What are you doing? Waiting on your book. Did you know that? There's this wasting book. Do that. I see dumb people do that, like on my team.
Go here and get that. Alright.
Oh. Not that far. Yeah, it isn't that far. No. See that? It says no. Did they actually say no? Let's check the shack.
Ah,
What? That's what I call it. Like, this is where we were before. In that house. We just went through it. Do you remember when that guy died? That was a really long time ago.
that was so long ago.
Blah 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 bloop bloop bloop.
That was so embarrassing.
I can imprison you again.
I didn't yell. I didn't like being I did not yell. No, say. Oh my god. You're not
That's how we
going to.
got, that's just how we gotta do it.
No, this is not the right way.
Yeah, it is. What?
No, you have to go over there. It's the
Who's
easy
that?
way. Oh, that's who needs to go. Oh no. Maybe it's because he's evil. Oh, the house right there! Why can we not kill ourselves from doing that? Like, we can't even kill ourselves.
Because one person made this game. They had enough time to make you kill yourself.
After I made this game, so fun. He even looks Kratos. I think he is hacked. Like, he hacked. Like this world.
mining the furthest tunnel.
What was that?
Your headphones.
What do you mean?
While mining the furthest tunnel, we broke through a wall into a large cavern. There's something strange here, and we don't know what it is. We're requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mine at his earliest convenience to give us further instructions. The team to
You have the wrong last. You have the wrong last name. Because his middle name is the middle. His last name is the last. You know why it's called the middle name, the last name, and the first name? Because it is no. 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 No.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my goodness!
What? Yay! Green paint. Dad, you can pick up that pickaxe. You know that. Go pick up the pickaxe.
Hey!
Good. My god. Bye bye. Oh, 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 oh.
No one can hear you screaming out here!
Dad.
Oh shit!
You better hope you're fast!
I'm fast. Why you haven't shot me again?
What do you mean he shot you?
Do it again.
Can't shoot you anytime. Go to the bus. No, shoot the bus. No? Is it a bus? No, what is it? No.
Mining through smooth and we're seeing signs of solid pain already. The hills are still holding up while we finish constructing our shelter. Not that long here, but we're getting settled in and adopting a new rhythm. That's nice.
That loud.
No, we go to
Is that the poop forest?
that's super.
Yeah, that's what happened. But he's gonna come after you because you have all his age. Oh, one point. Take. Is it going to take 1 minute?
How you doing? You just gotta get to the temple where I put the marker.
First,
Yes, probably switch. You're almost there already, just now. Stop the train! Stop the train! Stop the fucking train! Go hit the switch and put the marker back on the... the map.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
The circle.
What?
You're gonna put that egg on the big thingy up there.
I know.
Make sure the guy don't kill you.
Don't kill my butthole.
We want to shower too.
I'm the shower. Oh! Oh! Right here, there's a box.
Woo!
Do we upgrade?
Yeah, you have that.
Ah, hon. That's what?
Go up the mountain. Stop.
Okay, butthole. Can I call you butt? Can I call you Sess? Huh? Can I call you Dad? Because you are my...
Hey, get out of here!
He can't shoot me. He can shoot me. Run? They're just not run. Where's he?
I'm gonna shoot you!
Ow.
You wish you never came here! No
Shoot into the train.
trespassing! Stop right there!
Easy. Was that easy?
What do you mean? You
Whoa.
can't, you're like, what am I doing?
Kidding.
Huh.
Okay, so
Where? Do it, right?
oh my god! Please, don't do it.
Step away from the shrine, stranger. You don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning. No! No! You fool! You doomed us all!
No! Run!
I don't wanna die!
yourself. Like, careful, you have milk over there. Don't spill it.
Same health. He is. If you are not quitting. I wish he could see. He's so big. I wish his head was like all the way to our roof. Up to our roof. Black feet. Let's kill him. I hate you, Charles. I hate you.
What?
This is all. It has bad teeth. What happened?
Do you want to keep doing that, or do you want to?
What happened to?
I have to go summon him again. Oh.
Wait, do we still have the egg?
Yeah. We just...
I
No, I did that on purpose. Get down here.
got the stairs.
What did I say about the fucking cup, dude? Is there milk in there?
Just one. Where's
Go put it away. Take it off the table.
What?
I don't care. You still spilled something.
Speaking about the game I bought you. What game you're playing right now? I'm so greedy. What's that? It's boring. It's boring. Ooh, what's this? What's this? I think that's where the first egg was. But we had to. Dad, do you not know where you're going? Dad, do you not know where you're going? Why not going to that place where you need to?
Well, I feel like we need more.
But we can turn to the whole thing. Turn to the ultimate version too? Because it's not fair. Yeah. Never. That's not fair. Hey, buddy. My butthole world game. My butthole world. Choo Charles. Is this butthole world Choo Charles? No. This is the game called? That's what the game is called? And go check. That's what the game. Just go check. Okay.
What?
Game. That means every single game I used to play. Playing game. Oh, strap. I hate strap. I like metal, so I do like strap. But I like donuts. You put epical gamers and you can eat it. And there's slime and stuff. Epical eating epical slime in it. And the slime you can and imagine you had two cards in a bag and they had epical slime. You can. Did you eat it? slime. And you can eat slime. Apple. I have to eat apple slime. Where were you the whole time? Where were you running? Where did you play now? Thank you. I love it. Stupid. I don't have that much to get the candy. Don't need this. And where did the place go? Was it on the other side? No! Don't be on the other side or here. Dad, I checked the other side. It's not here, Dad. Over here. We did it! No, it's not. What weapon? Wait. Hey, take one shot each? I thought it takes 5 shots. 5 shots. I wish it was 5 shots. 5. I wish it was 10 shots. So we can kill him. I wish it was actually 100. So you can shoot him multiple times. Ooh. I tell Crane, go. What's that sound? Is that the train? Wait, I think Choo was the train. Yeah, it's coming. Go. I'm not doing it.
Put it up menu. Or the
Okay.
map. Put a marker on the.
This?
Yeah, do that.
Woo!
Why didn't you mark it? Mark it.
I got it. I got it, butthole, for you. I'll do it for you. Oh, it tells us his name. His name is Butthole. Is it? Does it say Butthole, Dad? Huh? Guys, does it say Butthole? Yes, guys, it says Butthole. Please, guys, believe me. We have so many colors, Dad. Wow. Oh no! I actually jumped down my frame. Because I was trying. Oh my god! This is what we had. Hey, this is what we were food. This is what we annoyed. Orange. Out there, yellow. And you have what we have is white. This is what we have is gray. I'll be you like too. I'll be. Pick one. Pick any color. Any colors like him. That's right.
I like the light green.
Where's the dark? Oh,
What?
you can. Huh? Well, this one?
Yeah,
Or do you want this?
I like that one too.
That's the pick.
Oh.
Yeah, finish. I just pick one that.
Both.
The one. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, then I'll do a glitch. Never do it. Oh, I did it so fast. Oh, I can't open. Open it again. Then shake your head fast. It will open. It opened. Oh, wait.
Give me some water.
Someone pause it again. Woo! Woo!
Blah 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 blue blue bloop. Ah!
Who's so serious? say I was going to go out there? Actually, no. I was going to sit. Are you playing? Are you going to play or not?
I need to take a shower.
No.
What, you want to sit here and look up?
If you take a shower, I'll take a shower with you. We'll take a shower. No, I'm gonna take a shower with you. Shower? No, I'm gonna take a shower with you. Hey, tell her that. This is yellow. Tell her the color I am. Dad, I think this is the color. That's the color of the eye. A little bit of blue. A little bit of green, yeah. Can I eat pancakes? Okay, I'm not playing with you. Kidding, Dad. I'll never say. But I'm so big. I'm taller than the gate. I'm bigger than the, like, I'm bigger. I'm big. Bigger than anything. We walk there. Want me to walk there? That place I
I need to go back to I don't want you to...
You're lying. And are you? You.
Every time you die,
My plane is
that's what you
literally.
get for fun?
My plane is right. Oh, there. What? Let me upgrade my plane.
Yeah, I need you. I want you.
That's why let me go back to it. Now I'm gonna lose strap because I died already. I just lost that. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Hey, yo. Come back. Because I died.
I can imprison you again! Ooh, achievement!
It's going to take a long time. Where is my... I see it. Can you? I can... Now can you see it? Look. Dad. Look. Dad, I'm not playing. I'm not gonna go. Hey. Look at it. Now can you see it fully when I go? Now can you fully see it?
No.
Oh, I can. I can fully see the pee-pee. Papa, I'm kidding. Kidding? 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 Don't do that. First I did was I'm just gone. I'm Dixie. And look for it. I did it on the grass. Is it on the right? It will take a going. only area I can go. Or just
Did you do hockey last week? Yes, sir. Look at your shit.
go back. Dad, I need you. Dad, I need you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah?
Last week.
Yes.
Hockey last week.
Yes.
Too early in the morning?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. I need you. Can you play the game for me? Dad?
Yeah, me.
Say, you're that monster hunter.
Hi, little Jufro. Here. Tell me for there what?
I must know, do you have any experience with ghosts?
What? What? Ooh. That might throw a mental. Good to know, huh? Good to know. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. What?
Someone or something has been pinning exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night. I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises and seeing strange things. I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion. Could you go find the last date and bring them to me?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. A lot of deep blood. No. I mean, doesn't. What the fuck? What is going on around here? See that shit? There's a ghost.
Heard it back, yeah.
It freaked me out. Oh shit. I need to find 8 pages of so many pages. more, bro. One more.
Thanks for bringing me those papers. Here are some scraps for your help.
Although I do trust the. We gonna do just did we gonna wear what? What we gonna do? Level everything up, so it's like, dude. We try to be like, just like keeps, be like, just. I mean, and there's all kinds of script. Uh, Go crazy. You go crazy. Go crazy. Oh, what's up? I'm so confused. I was like, am I getting attacked again by freaking Choo Charles or what? Maybe. I hear him. Here he comes. Baby. Ah. I wish it was really fast. That's the I'll see how many rounds we can shoot at a time. Not overheating much. All right. I think. Baby's laughing. Haha, brain power. Haha. uh, no. Oh. Even though. It's fun and spooky. Are you leaving me because you're dying? Oh, poor baby. Damn it. Devil May Cry, maybe? Uh,
Sets were made by usernames, by profiles.
huh.
Easter eggs in video games aren't supposed to be easy to find, but some developers take that very seriously. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, the 8 hardest Easter eggs of 2022. Starting off with number 8, Goat Simulator 3's Imperial Mausoleum. There are a ton of Easter eggs in the recent Goat Simulator sequel, and finding them is pretty much half the reason for playing the game, but most aren't that difficult to uncover. Most of them you can find by looking in the right place, but this specific secret is basically impossible without some kind of guide. The secret can be found in the Broomhill Cemetery, where a quest is going to pop up called the Imperial Mausoleum. Goat Simulator likes to throw these non-sequitur quests at you pretty much all the time, but usually it's not too hard to figure out what the game wants you to do using some context. In this one, all you get are the words Imperial and Mausoleum and some text that says, use the Force to play a march. So, only major landmark in the cemetery is this church, which you can climb on top of using a ladder in the back. Inside the steeple, there's 3 bells, and guess what? You have to use those to solve the quest. Music puzzles are bad enough when you know the song already, but here you're supposed to guess what the game wants. It's not a tough guess per se. Imperial and March are in the text of the quest, so yeah, the Empire's theme. But good luck getting the song right without a guide. Now the second somebody sees this, once they look it up, it all falls into place. The quest completes, the mausoleum opens, and you get this ridiculous lightsaber called the Pride Saber 2.0, and it exists purely for causing chaos, which it's very good for that. Now, there are more time-consuming quests in Goat Simulator 3, but nothing's quite as difficult as this one unless you have a guide. At number 7 is Titanfall's Time Cop. Titanfall 2 to be specific, and even Titanfall 2 is looking pretty old at this point. Game came out in 2016, so why is this on a list of 2022 Easter eggs? Well, because it was so hard to find that nobody managed to find it until last year. And the only reason anyone knew it existed is because one of the designers went on Twitter and said they snuck in an Easter egg that people hadn't found yet. After that little push, egg hunters managed to dig up the final secret, and it is obscure. In the level Effect and Cause, the one with the time travel gadget they use to switch between past and present instantly, it's an awesome level, perfect one to hide an Easter egg in, so it's kind of shocking nobody found this egg earlier, but I think one aspect really trip people up. What you have to do to find it is play through the level normally until you get to the part with the fiery hallway blocked by machine gun turrets. You fall down into the fire, and then you switch to the pass so you don't burn up instantly. On one part in the hallway, there's a security door that can't be opened. So you stand in front of it and, not kidding, time swap 88 times. You have to do it super fast to avoid getting killed, but if you do it right, the last time the door's going to open up in the past, and it reveals a bizarre scene that is right out of Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the only way that it makes any sense of it is if you've seen the movie, and it'll still kind of leave you scratching your head. Very memorable, have to give it that, but more important, impossible to find, like crazy hard to find. At number 6 is Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, the Dark Souls Easter egg. Another game with its fair share of secrets and Easter eggs, but with most working within the logic of the game, so for the most part, not something we'd put on this list. This one requires you to pull a little trick to figure out, and it's not immediately obvious what to do here. So when you play the Ultra Deluxe version of the game long enough, they eventually take you to this new location called the Stanley Parable 2, which includes a bunch of rooms that let you do things. Not always super exciting, but hey, you can do them now, like jumping. There's a little circle in a room that when you stand on it, it actually lets you jump. Normally the function's disabled, but if you stand there, and only there, the game lets you have the privilege of jumping. What you might not realize is there's actually a way to bring that jump back into the main game. While you're standing in the circle, you just reset the loop and you're free to jump anywhere. It's mostly useless though, except for one random spot. You go into the warehouse and there's a moving platform, you jump down into the vent, off the ledge, you go into this little alternate area. Inside you can find a pile of boxes, and if you jump over them, you'll find a soapstone message right out of Dark Souls that says praise the jumping. There are appraisals, there's a rating, and this is a pretty accurate recreation actually. There are a lot of other secrets to find in the game, but this is 100% just an Easter egg, and a pretty tricky one to uncover. At number 5 is Vampire Survivors Missing No. As far as glitches go, Missing No is probably one of the most famous. Found in Pokemon Red and Blue by surfing on a specific tile. These glitched out Pokemon were stuff that you heard in childhood rumors, one of those weird, my uncle works at Nintendo secrets that actually ended up being real, even if it was just a literal glitch. Like they weren't intended. Out of all the games, for some reason, Vampire Survivors has the thing hidden as a secret character. Finding it is not easy either. You have to play the Green Acres level on both Hyper Mode and Hurry Mode. Gotta enable both of them. Then you head south and west across 18 tile sets. It's gonna take a while to get where you're going, but once you get there, this area is gonna look real different. These new eyeball enemies appear, and you gotta kill 128 of them to get the character of Missing No. Now that's the standard way to unlock him, but you can also just get this special book of secrets that basically unlocks it for you. It's easier, I admit, but you're not getting this book without putting some serious hours into the game. So it's not like the game hands this guy to you. And they kept this Missing No just as weird and messed up as the real thing, with their stats randomized literally every time you use them. This can lead to some really weird stuff, like if it's got negative health, it'll turn invisible, or if the move speed is on negative, it'll reverse the controls, stuff like that. It's very, obviously a novelty, because pulling off the steps to make it available is time consuming and difficult, and he's not really that big of an advantage, to be clear, if one at all. At number 4 is Hitman 3's Giant Cat Easter egg. Hidden around Ambrose Island, the new level released for Hitman 3 in 2022, there's these lucky cat statues. Most people wouldn't give these things a second glance, but if you've played enough Hitman, they love their secrets, these devs. Does dev stand for devil? Is there some sneaky little devils there? I apologize so much for that. Shooting these things makes them explode in a puff of smoke, so it's pretty obvious these things are connected to some kind of Easter egg. First one's pretty conspicuous, but some of the others are actually kind of hard to find. Like this one hidden in the background of the jungle behind the rope bridge, or this one near some other statues. I mean, you could spend hours searching the map without finding all of them, and seriously, you can only barely see this one hidden beside this water tower, and you can only see it from a really specific angle. So if you find and shoot all 5 of them, then use a fishing rod to blend in on the pier, a giant gold statue of a cat will appear and give you a reward, which is a whole bunch of fish. Not exactly the best reward for all that trouble, but fish actually make some pretty funny weapons. At number 3 is Saints Row's Monolith Riddle. The Saints Row reboot has a lot of dumb little Easter eggs sprinkled all over the place, but this is the only one you really have to work for. In the south of Badlands, there's this monolith with rocks floating around. So obviously 2001 reference. Got it. But there's actually more to it. If you get up close to it, there's a riddle printed on it with some pretty cryptic instructions, and it's not actually nonsense. If you actually follow the text, it'll lead you around the desert till you get to this shack in the middle of nowhere. And this is where the Easter egg gets weird, because it tells you to stray left and howl at the moon twice. Then it says, after you tinkle, you'll find a shack, wait till sundown, bring a bat, wear something pink, and don't forget 20 bucks. That's a lot of stuff, but you can't do it. The problem is, even if you look at these wolves, go past the porta potty, wait till night, equip a bat, put on all pink, and have 20 bucks, it doesn't really seem like anything happens. There's at least a little Easter egg down there. You can find a UFO underground that seems very similar to a scene from The Thing, but you can find that down here anytime. You don't need these instructions for that. At the moment, nobody's managed to figure this one out. The trail just ends here. Maybe the game expects you to do something specific. I don't know. Maybe the timing has to be exactly right. Again, I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody. And at this point, it's possible the whole thing was a big joke by the developers. Maybe it does mean something. Maybe it doesn't. But there's no definitive answer yet. At least to me, I'm thinking it's a big waste of time. They're trying to do a Rockstar-style Bigfoot tease or something. At number 2, did you know there's a secret chapter in Bayonetta 3? Platinum doesn't normally do this kind of stuff. Like, if you want to put them on the near automata thing, I guess. That's not really their typical deal, and those things aren't exactly unexpected. That's how the game works. But hey, it's here. The first clue is this old picture book you can buy at Rodon's store. It seems to serve no purpose, at least for most of the game. You can actually open the book, though, using 3 colored keys that can only be found in obscure spots in 3 different levels. It's weird. The only way anyone's finding these keys is either by spending hours searching every inch of every level or just looking them up. They're not easy to find. Usually they require some really awkward jumps, and the jumps don't seem like they're even really meant to be possible. Obviously they are, but still. With all 3 keys in hand, you can finally open the book in the chapter select, which reveals a completely different sort of game. It's actually a playable teaser for the weird Bayonetta spin-off game they already announced. It kind of kills a surprise, considering they barely waited a few months before announcing the game, but it's still pretty cool and a pretty elaborate little secret. And finally, at number 1, Dying Light 2's Doom Easter egg. Dying Light 2 is the Easter egg MVP for 2022. This game has so many little secrets and things to find, it's kind of bizarre. From hoverboards to broomsticks to bicycles to developer rooms, all kinds of goofy secret powers. There's so much to talk about, and a lot of this stuff is not easy to get. By far the toughest, though, is the Doom secret. To even find this place, you got to clear out of the massive tower in the downtown section of the game, return to the basement, find a hallway with a door that used to be closed, which it's now opened. You take the elevator down, you find this bizarre ritual room with a bunch of altars and a pentagram in the center, and finding this place is the easy part. So now you got to get a whole bunch of black rubber ducks hidden in the most obscure spots on the map. Seriously, these things were very tough to find. Pretty much every Easter egg hunter out there was looking for these things for like a week, seriously a solid week, and the entire community still struggled to find it. But now all you have to do is look up their locations, and even then it can still be tough getting to them because they tend to be in places you're not supposed to go, just along the edge of the map. Once you have all of them, you place them on the altars, and guess what? Nothing happens. You got to take the wires and create the pentagram with them. That completes the ritual and sends you into a challenge map based on the original Doom. It's hilarious, honestly, and the one time the game actually lets you cut loose with a gun, basically because it has infinite ammo. And that's not the only secret here. There's also a Special Force choke blueprint hidden in this level, and that's great. There's so many secrets in Dying Light 2. They hide secrets in secrets. It's overkill, but for Easter egg lovers, it's fantastic.
And that's all for today. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week. Best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription. So click subscribe. Don't forget.
You guys play any of these games?
This is a pathetic scam. Okay, here we go.
In the UK right now, there's a product that's more valuable than gold that people are going absolutely wild and wacky over. It's Prime, which is the drink
Twitch
from
Prime.
KSI
Oh.
and Logan Paul.
Never mind.
It's being treated like a holy elixir that's understocked and absolutely making people ravenous to get their hands.
I think this is just Prime is just 2023's Four Loko. Okay, remember back whenever you were in middle school and the cool thing to have is Four Loko? I think it's the same general thing.
On it. The Prime panic is sweeping the UK, and there will be no survivors.
Me all about.
It was so strong, I had to read.
It's like the blood of Christ has been bottled, and people
Boomer
can't
moment?
help
Yeah,
but
I
just
know.
go fight for it. And it's not because of the taste that's led to this situation, it's because it's become something of a status symbol.
Oh, God.
Having it makes you cool if you're very young,
Oh.
and if you're very old, having it means you can charge a huge markup for it and scam those kids that are desperate for the attention that it brings
Yeah.
online. So there's been a lot of
I don't
videos.
even think it's the attention that it brings online. It's like kids are super insecure because they're kids, especially whenever they're like just young enough to be self-conscious, but not old enough to have self-confidence. So that's like what happens is you have like these young kids that feel like they need to follow these trends and do all these things or they're going to fall off and they won't be cool.
Of people fighting each other for it. I'll show you a couple of clips.
Okay, I want to see that.
Oh my god.
To buy the Prime, what the fuck?
Oh man,
People getting in there, throwing hands, boxing each other out like it's basketball, getting ready for a
Oh my
rebound,
God.
all just to get their hands on some Prime. I've had it before because in the States it's not rare.
I mean, if it's good, then what's the problem?
It's not hard to come by. I could walk outside right now and find like an unopened pallet of Prime. It's really just in the UK that this hysteria is sweeping the entire nation. It's going absolutely crazy there. So I've tried it. I think it's good. I have no complaints.
Okay.
But I certainly wouldn't be beating some ass and being that desperate to get my hands on a bottle.
Yeah, well then there you go, right? If it's not that bad, who gives a shit? Yeah, it's just a drink. Yeah, but it's just a drink. That's not really bad. It's just the next. It's the new thing that kids get fixated on. Who cares?
But you know who is extremely desperate is a place called Wakey Wines that I just recently learned about.
What?
Their entire business right now revolves around reselling Prime at a huge price increase, all the way up to £100 for a single can or bottle of Prime. Usually
What's the
a
problem?
bottle will be about £2. But Wakey Wines is treating it like it's the fountain of youth juice here.
Smart.
Selling it at 100 bottles, or 100 pounds per bottle in some cases.
Yeah.
And they're still successfully making sales. They've actually become extremely popular.
This is a
for
good
this.
idea.
A lot of people are buying it from them. That's how outrageous this whole thing is. Now I want to show you a great video that breaks it all down. This comes from a channel named Fat Memer, and I learned everything there is to learn about Wakey Wines here. You hear the Wakey Wines people made their own drink. What's special about Wakey Wines? They price gouge everything they sell. How are they successful then? Oh, here, wait, here's a whole thing on it. Let me see.
Mohammed and Abdul, aka the Wolves of Wakefield, have been hitting national headlines over the...
The Wolves of Wakefield. I don't know anything about these guys.
What the fuck?
They seem like some real goofballs. I promise you, no one is calling them the Wolves of Wakefield besides them. They absolutely gave themselves that name. No
Okay,
shot.
since he's, I will watch this video. Let me skip ahead to what he's talking about, and then, you know what, let me watch it right now. What is it here? TikTok scamming?
After I got done,
Okay.
Mohammed and Abdul, aka the
break all
Wolves of
day.
Wakefield, have been hitting national headlines over the last few weeks for reselling Prime at extortionate prices and their viral videos of customers. So how and why are Wakey Wines getting away with it?
I think it's totally fucking fine if you do this. By the way, I think there's nothing wrong with
gonna be
it.
here for like 6 months.
It's not like they're doing this to insulin. They're not doing it to, you know, some life-saving drug. It's not like this is Nestle trying to copyright water. Who cares? It's a stupid tax, yeah. What the fuck are they saying?
Wakey Wines is an off-license located in Wakefield, just outside of Coventry in the UK. The shop is owned by Mohammed Azhar Nazir and is occasionally run by fellow shopkeeper and cameraman Abdul. Ironically, they haven't become known for selling wine, but Prime. Now, of course, because KSI and Logan Paul are the faces of Prime, they know that kids are willing to do anything to get their hands on this drink.
Sure.
For months, Wakey Wines has been the front runner for emptying kids' piggy banks, with fluctuating...
I fail to see the problem. I don't care. I actually, all right, we'll see what happens. But I do not care that these guys are buying it all up and selling it back to stupid kids for a price. Yeah, this is not extorting. It's not extortion. It's an energy drink. Extortion would be like, oh, I can't buy shoes anymore. Or we're going to shoot you if you don't give us this money.
Prices between £15 and £30 for the standard
Think
Prime.
about it like this. Every stupid kid that buys a bottle of Prime for $100 will probably not grow up to buy an NFT. Because they will have learned their lesson.
Drink, and prices now reaching an eye-watering £100 a can for the brand new Prime Energy cans. Wakey Wines have taken the blueprint of Binley Mega Chippy and, well, just charged more. Even though the drink is now available in Asda and Aldi, he's still getting customers flying through the door. Why is that? Well, it's a complex question. The more virality Wakey Wines has received, it's left people wondering who the owner really is, which has led people to discover his dark past. In 2015, Mohammed received an 8-year jail sentence and he served 4 years behind bars. At the time, it was reported that he pleaded guilty and was convicted of selling cocaine and heroin. With this information out on the Twitter sphere, it led people to assume and spread rumours that he was still a drug dealer. He then cleared the air in a TikTok in January 2022.
Hi everybody, I'm just going to make a quick video. I want to tell you my story, what happened. In 2015 I was selling drugs, I was doing wrong. Me and Nathan Stoke got caught selling drugs. I made the biggest mistake of my life. I came out of prison 2019. I don't have nothing to do with Class A drugs. I work hard for my money now.
Nothing to do with Class A drugs. Oh, okay. All right.
It's opened up my eyes. For people on TikTok who are making these videos of me saying you're a drug dealer, you're this, you're that. Yes, I was in the past. I was the biggest numpty you can ever meet. It's a dog's life, and I will live in that dog's life. And I've changed my life around. So I want to put it out there. I made the biggest mistake selling drugs, and I regret that till this day. Only I know and God knows. But I want to make it right now because people are making these fake videos and putting stuff on that I've been in prison for other stuff. I haven't been in prison for other stuff. I've been in...
I'm going to be honest. Like, maybe in the next few minutes, they're going to say he's still selling drugs and he's selling it to kids, right? But, like, just in this context, I'm on his side. He did a crime. He did his fucking time. He's out. He deserves to live like a free man. I don't agree with this scarlet letter shit.
Drug dealing, and I'm really, really, really sorry for my heart what I did, and I work hard for my money now. I've got a shop. My dad bought me a shop, and I work hard, and I don't sell drugs now. So I just thought I put it out there rather than everybody else saying Azza's doing this, Azza's doing that, and I'm a changed person and I'm reformed. Thank you very much.
Now, this is what's brilliant about turning your life around after a dark history. You can move on and become a better person, but you can also use those skills from a previous life to take advantage of the free market. From selling coke and heroin...
Oh, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you really gonna make a parallel between selling heroin to people that are chemically addicted to selling overpriced energy drinks? Holy, bro, that's not a leap, bro. That's a jetpack, fucking triple jump, like jet glider, like no gravity, sliding through the air, like fucking, what? No, like barrel roll, yeah, just stop it.
to prime and sweets. The crazy prices have even
Listen to
led
this.
people from selling coke and heroin to prime and sweets.
Whoa, like, are you kidding? Like, dude, this guy spent 4 fucking years in jail. He said he turned his life around, and people are fucking trying to drag him for something that he wants to live past. And yeah, he's doing something and it's a little bit fucking stupid, right? But the people are buying it. Every person who's buying it, it's like they're not being compelled to buy this. There's nothing wrong with this. Like, they're taking advantage of the free market. Come the fuck on.
He's like,
Crazy prices have even led to people confronting Wakey Wines head on.
Then don't buy it. It's a fucking energy drink. Isn't it still price gouging? No, maybe he had good prices for Coke. How do you know? They never said that he sold overpriced Coke. They just said he sold Coke. What do you mean? Taking advantage of the free market? What do you think capitalism is? Yes, this is the way it works.
Don't Wakey Wines about the extortionate prices.
This is outrageous.
Yeah, what's happening, lads?
This is absolutely outrageous.
Where's Bossman?
I hate this. I absolutely hate this. These self-righteous dickheads are going to this guy's fucking store, and it's like you're complaining. Just go to another store. If you don't like the store, stop going there. What the fuck is wrong with these people? There's a movement in the UK to get energy drinks banned for kids under 16. Good. I probably fucking agree with that. I don't know enough about the science, so I don't want to say for sure, but it certainly seems like a bad thing. However, these people are operating under the law. They are not doing anything wrong. There is no extortion. There is no compelled. Oh, man, there's nothing these people are doing wrong.
Yeah, how do you sleep at night charging 20 quid for that prime and like 100 quid a can?
Well, imagine if you have. Listen to this guy again.
Where's Bossman? Where's Bossman?
Listen.
Yeah, how do you sleep at night charging 20 quid for that prime and like 100 quid a can?
What the fuck? Bro, how do you sleep at night? Like, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't drink Prime. Maybe that's the solution. Yeah, Prime and... this is just... I'm so annoyed by this. Oh my god. This is the kind of guy that fucking... He tweets out. This is the kind of fucking person that, like, anytime there's, like, a robbery at a store, he tweets out and responds, man, if I was there, I would have taken the robbers down. I would have fucking... Like, or if there's, like, some sort of fucking altercation at a Starbucks... That they're like, oh man, if I was there, I would have set him straight. It's like this guy actually thinks he's doing something. He's fucking changing the world. What is this? This is so, if you think it's overpriced, don't fucking buy it. Like, you know what I think is overpriced? Like, go to a Gucci store. You're gonna complain about Prime? Prime is $100. A Gucci bag is $16,000. How the fuck are you gonna complain about that? This is insane. And then you can say, oh, well, kids buy it, so it's different. Oh, really? Okay, well then how about fucking sneakers that are marketed towards kids, marked up to massive prices, and they're made by fucking slaves? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Third world workers, excuse me. They're locked inside their workhouses. So, no, this makes me so fucking mad. Oh my god, I hate these guys. This guy's trying to live his life. I really hope this video doesn't end with, like, this shop owner killing somebody, because then I'm gonna look like the biggest asshole. But so far, I think these people are totally in the wrong.
What?
I think it's ridiculous that people are reselling Prime at such high amounts and high values. It shouldn't be worth £100 for a can of Prime, or 10, 15, 20 pounds.
Now, I don't know about this, but if you think this, then make more of them. Right? They are. Okay, great. Good. Yeah, that's good. All right. Supply and demand. Yes, because... Here's the problem. Here's the reason, okay? let's say you produce 900 primes a week, okay? And there's 1,000 stupid kids a week that want one. So every single week you're going to sell out of primes because there's 1,000 stupid kids and there's only 900 primes. So if you make 2,000 primes, the price is going to go down because you can't price gouge anymore.
A bottle of prime hydration. It's absolutely ridiculous and I hate it. To the owner of Wakey Wines, I mean, what you're doing is just unfair, and it's not...
It's not unfair at all. This is not a coerced transaction. There is nothing wrong with somebody buying something and then reselling it, unless it is something that is life-saving, such as insulin. I am not going to get on the hate train for somebody buying and reselling a hyped-up energy drink by YouTube influencers. No. No, no, no. I don't care.
It's not ethical, it's not nice.
Although to me, it seems like there's been no real definitive proof that people are actually paying £1,200 for a case of Prime. Would it surprise me if...
That's probably true. They probably give the kids the money and try to pretend like they're selling it for clout. That's probably true.
If he was just saying these crazy numbers for the virality of the videos, no. But then again, would it surprise me if he was genuinely scamming people?
I'm gonna just keep it 100, right? Like, I think selling energy drinks, that's fine. You can sell energy drinks, but bro, you cannot fucking tell me that like KSI and Logan Paul don't have an underage audience. So like, how can you? How is it that like it's okay to sell this like fucking Prime energy drink to your primarily underage audience? I don't know. I mean, they're not energy drinks? I mean, I bet it's something around there. Yeah, is it an it's like Gatorade? They're a juice? All right, all right. If it's not an energy drink, okay, all right. You got me there. Then it's not that bad. It's just sugar water. Got it. I thought people were saying it was an energy drink. I've never drank it before. I don't know.
Of £1,200.
Maybe I'll have to try Prime and see for myself.
For a drink? No, not really. Putting the black market sales and scamming kids aside, if people are genuinely dumb enough to pay those sort of prices...
It's not a scam. There's no compelled or like forced purchase, and the person who's buying it gets exactly what they're buying, what they know they're buying. It's not a scam in any way.
Then fair play, Mo. In fact, if you're a kid and you're paying £100 for a bottle of Prime, then you deserve to get scammed. You've got to write...
You're learning a lesson as a young kid that only costs you $100. And thank God for that. Because there's a lot of people a couple of years ago with NFTs that cost them hundreds of thousands. Actually, some of Logan Paul's other fans learned about how much something like that can cost very recently.
The kid off. He's got no chance in the world if he's paying £100 for a bottle of Prime. And to the people who are saying it's just their parents paying for it, well, they're either just NPCs or currently in a custody battle fighting for their kids' love.
Okay.
People were quick to find out what Mohammed's been doing with all this moolah since inducting himself in the Meme Hall of Fame.
Okay, what's he doing?
A TikTok video emerged of Mo in a nightclub dancing the night away with women of the night. One Twitter...
I am struggling to see the problem here.
User stated, sniffing lines, banging nines, and selling Prime. I mean, can you blame him? He's paid his dues.
Bro, they just, like, there's no evidence of him. He's not recording himself sniffing lines. What the fuck? This is fan fiction. And he's probably also not banging nines either. These are probably, you know, the dancer girls at that club. Yeah, they're not probably going home with him. What do you mean? It's like these kids that don't even understand how these clubs work. They're probably not escorts. It's just so annoying. It makes me so mad.
To society, and anyway, these kids wouldn't know how to spend their money properly. Wakey Wine seems to be going from strength to strength, and now even have their own song.
Get my scent to wakey wines. I'm there from Leeds, man, I came for prime. Out all night for the wakey wines. I'm up in the morning for the wakey wines. Made a quick drop, man, that's wakey wines. Bust a quick song for
Okay, I'm not a fan of this part.
So what's next for Mohammed and Abdul?
To be fair, it's not the worst one of these songs. I've heard a lot of really, really bad songs. This one is like, they're all cringy. They're all on the cringe spectrum, but this one is not that far.
Who knows? They've got the world at their feet. The only person who can stop them now is HMRC. However, if the supply chain of Prime remains limited throughout the UK and their TikTok stays up, they will continue to conquer the corner shop game.
Good for them.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials at FatMemer. Like, subscribe, and comment below what you want to see next.
Bro, I feel like this is totally fucking fine. I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing wrong with this. And then this guy fucking spends 4 years in prison. People don't let him forget it. They spread fan fiction about how he's doing coke at clubs, and maybe he is. I don't know if he is or not. I've got no idea, but they don't either. 8 years. No, he was given 8 years, but he only served 4. That's what it said. Yeah, he did his fucking time. He's a citizen again. Allow him to be a person again. I hate this. This is so dumb. You guys see what I'm saying? Remember when I used to buy $100 toilet paper? That $100 toilet paper is bad. $100 energy drinks are not. Do you know why? Because you need toilet paper and you don't need energy drinks. And before you fucking say you can use a leaf, shut the fuck up. Okay? Just stop it. Now you're just trying to make somebody mad. No, you can't. Oh, what about leaves? No. All right, guys. Who cares? Yes, it's a big deal. Who cares if he's doing drugs anyways? Yes, I don't care if he's doing coke. Yeah, I think dealing drugs is probably not a good thing, right? For sure, I don't think it is. I don't think doing drugs is bad. Most people that do drugs are victims of drugs. That's the reality. Yeah, use a sock? Stop. Waffle stomp? Okay, guys. Anyway, you don't need toilet paper, just ask Liver King. Oh my God, yeah. Speaking of drugs, this makes me so annoyed, man. This video is more. What are the comments saying? Let me link you guys a video. Just give me a second. Oh, correction. Wakefield is obviously nowhere near. Oh, who cares? All right. I work hard for money. I got a shop. My dad bought me a shop. My Molly May of off licenses. Fuck off. I think that he is working hard. He made a fucking song. He has a successful social media presence. There's people that are going to his store. His store is famous enough to have you making a video about it. That's 78,000 views. Absolutely, he's working hard. He's doing it. Okay, just because you disagree with the method doesn't mean that he's not playing the game. All right. Yeah, even negative press is good. It's not even entirely negative. It's mostly, bro, look at that. Let's listen to this guy. Where's this individual? Oh, okay. Fuck. Let's see if I can find him. The guy that just walked in there to try to give him a piece of his mind. Ah, shit. I don't know where it is. It's not in the other video, was it? I don't even know. Well, anyway, yeah, it's just crazy. Well said, bro. If people are paying that price, it's their fault. Exactly, man. If the parents are stupid enough to spend this, fair play to them. My mom, you know what my mom and dad would have done? They gave me an allowance every single week. I got an allowance, and if I told my mom and dad that I was going to buy an energy drink with fucking like 4 or 5 weeks of my allowance, they would say, sounds good, go for it. Sure, do it. You're not going to do that again. But you're going to do it. That's the cheapest lesson. Think about it. You only have to spend $100 to teach your kid a life lesson. That is the cheapest one. What about scalping GPUs? Well, I don't know. I think that there's like a different scope of this. I mean, obviously scalping GPUs isn't really that big of a deal either. I don't really think so. It's kind of a scumbag thing to do. But scalping an influencer's energy drink, they're both like, this is kind of bad, right? I'm not saying this isn't bad at all. I just don't really care. People need to use computers, okay? People don't need energy drinks. You're right. Needing a graphics card on that level is probably not necessary for the average person. However, there are a lot of people that use that level of processing for multiple reasons. Okay, there are many different jobs and different avenues that you would use something like that. Energy drinks, there's not. He went from selling drugs to scamming stupid kids. What a true role model. That's fine. Do you know how many stupid kid scams there are? They don't have anything to do with Class A drugs. You like to have something to do with Class A drugs. That's so silly. Is he scamming or are people just stupid? People are just stupid. They're just fucking stupid. Go tell him who ripped you off. Customer replies, Wakey Wines. Nancy wearing a Paradox crypto shirt. If they've been in trouble for a complete NFT scam also. Yeah, maybe they got involved with that. That's stupid for sure. Dude, respect to him. If he wasn't doing it, others would be. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Fucking true. How you sleep at night? Yeah, where is this jackass that came in there and just started fucking yelling at him? Well, let's listen to the mind of a person who gets angry about this. Where was it in the video? I can't fucking find it.
Crazy prices have even led...
Oh, here we go.
Yo, what's happening, lads? Where's Bossman? Where's Bossman? Here, how do you sleep at night charging 20 quid for that prime and like 100 quid a can? What?
Bro, you know this guy came straight from the pub. They probably kicked him out, and he came right down to here. Because he finally got enough fucking courage and bravado. He's like, I'm ready. I'm going to let him know. Bro's not speaking English? No, he's speaking English, but he's speaking in cursive, okay? Oh my god. These are making a video about less of a bandwagon the shop owner is doing? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with what these guys are doing. I actually don't. I think it's totally fucking fine. It's shop owner. It says it's just not a big deal. There's actual real problems. This isn't even a problem. He's scamming over juice. I'm so glad that I watched this. I am so fucking glad. Because I never expected it to be this silly.
Why are people blaming Moist Critical for the new cool way to get CTE? When people are demanding Atlanta police body cam footage be released? Well, we know about the horrible news in California so far, the damn problem in America that's just getting worse.
There goes my boy.
We've got all that and so much more to talk about on today's brand new Philip DeFranco show, so buckle up, hit that like button, and let's just jump into it.
Slap contest.
It's over. It's over. Do not get up.
So that insanity is from clips of a new show called Power Slap Road to the Title. It's got some people excited, but a lot of others saying this just looks like violence porn, the train to brain damage town, and...
He's absolutely going to have someone die if he keeps it going like that.
Alright, so some details and background. This was created by UFC president Dana White, and it started airing on TBS last week. And the premise is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a competition series where competitive power slappers slap the ever-loving shit out of their opponents. So the controversy actually goes back before the show even aired because its release date had to be be delayed after Dana White had a physical altercation with his wife. Because video footage got out showing the two of them talking when his wife all of a sudden slapped him in the face. He then went in and slapped her back, leading to a scuffle and people having to pull them apart. With all that coming out New Year's Day and the show originally scheduled to come out on January 11th. You know, specifically bad optics. But now the show is out there and you have many concerned about those involved suffering serious brain damage. And honestly, I mean, when you look at the clips, you can see why. In that first clip, the guy got hit so hard he falls straight to the ground, seemingly losing consciousness for a few moments until the medical staff's able to wake him up. And once he's up, he doesn't even know what happened to him. It's like he jumped time.
Knocked out doing what? Like fighting?
And so people sharing that segment as well as other clips where people are just getting brutally hit on social media, with one neurologist saying that the people who do this may never be the same. Saying Dana White and TBS should be ashamed. Pure exploitation. What's next? Who can survive a stabbing? And even professional fighters like Ryan Garcia saying the show needs to be stopped. Others writing, just here to say that Power Slap is dangerous and fundamentally wrong. Dana White should hang his head in shame with this. And adding, I hope it gets stopped before the damage to the fighters gets worse. With other combat sports, you are told to protect yourself at all times. With Power Slap, fighters are defenseless and at unnecessary risk. And that's one of the key things people are arguing, that sports like boxing have defense tactics. But in power slapping, you're asking for a concussion every single time. We also saw this controversy affecting non-fighters. Right, Charlie Moist Critical, who I featured for a second at the top of this story, he actually responded to the situation because he was somehow wrapped up into the controversy. Or because in the past, he actually talked about how he loves slap fighting as a niche sport. And so he had some people actually upset that he had promoted this kind of sport, that he's okay with this level of violence. But he ended up posting a video over the weekend clarifying he is not on board with Dana White or the Power Slap show.
What he's doing is significantly more dangerous than the slap fighting that I enjoy.
Explaining that in the leagues that he watches, they follow a much stricter set of rules designed to protect people. But with Power Slap,
like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next episode they have like a halftime show where two people just hit each other in the face with baseball bats until one of them loses their entire head, just gets decapitated.
But ultimately for now, one of the biggest questions is, will this succeed? Because it's already on TV right now. You have the Nevada State Athletic Commission seemingly in support of it. Well, the show premiered to kind of meh ratings. The controversy around this and all the conversation it has sparked is going to raise interest. So I really wouldn't be surprised if the viewership numbers on this went up, even if people are watching it because it's kind of a freak show. And as far as why Dana White and other promoters would maybe want to support something like this, is that likely in his eyes it solves one of his issues. People complaining about boring fights. Right? So many people love those clippable, crazy KOs. You know, I've lost track of the number of times, you know, I've been watching like a UFC pay-per-view. I think it's a great fight, but then I go online and people are like, why are they cuddle fucking? Meanwhile, what you're watching is just like a wild showcasing of like wrestling and jujitsu, right? It's super technical. Or the way others have put it, instead of making like another MLB, another baseball league, you're making a league where it's only the home run derby. Except that's not a fantastic one-to-one comparison, because I don't know anyone that's getting CTE guaranteed in every home run derby. And if anything, I feel extra bad for these fighters who literally are not allowed to defend themselves. Because with Dana White at the helm of this, they're risking all of this for what? Probably 3 nickels and a Baja Blast? Like, it's just pure insanity. And then, there are thousands of ticking time bombs all across America just waiting to go off right now. But it's not like the classic, do I cut the red wire or the blue wire kind of bomb. Instead, what I'm talking about is the cornerstone of our infrastructure, dams. Because there's about 92,000 of them in the United States, and they prevent flooding, generate electricity, and store water for us. And the problem is that a lot of them are breaking down, be it from crumbling concrete, broken floodgates, or damaged support beams. In fact, the American Society of Civil Engineers gave our flood control infrastructure a D in 2021. And an AP analysis in 2022 found more than 2,200 high-hazard dams in poor or unsatisfactory condition. And then, just a couple of months ago, USA Today counted nearly 3,000 dams in areas that are getting more frequent storms than in the past, that are listed in poor or unsatisfactory condition and would probably kill people or destroy property if they failed. With that including the Overholser Dam in Oklahoma City, with a 2015 model predicting what would happen if it broke during the worst-case flood, and finding it would inundate a path 2 miles wide and 30 miles long, flooding mobile homes, hotels, and schools. And if that sounds bad to you, that is nothing compared to South Carolina's 130-year-old Canestee Dam, which is reportedly close to cracking wide open. And that's horrifying news, because it's the only thing standing between tens of thousands of Greenville residents and the millions of tons of toxic chemicals and raw sewage straining to break free. But even though the State Department of Health and Environmental Controls agrees that the state of the dam is hazardous, and lawmakers say it is leaking, they're struggling to scrounge up the cash for repairs. And this is in no way the only one that could introduce nasty chemicals into the equation. In 2021, ProPublica found that with 81 dams in 24 states, if they were to fail, they could flood a major toxic waste site and spread contaminated material into surrounding communities. And in fact, we almost saw that happen back in 2019 2020 with Michigan's Edenville Dam, with that erupting, forcing thousands of people to evacuate and flooding a Dow chemical plant. Though luckily there was no reported evidence of significant toxic release. But the future looks concerning because as dams continue to age, climate change will bring stronger storms and heavier rainfall, leading to a very concerning and possibly explosive situation for those caught below the breach. And although Biden's 2021 infrastructure package allocated $3 billion to dam-related projects, it barely touches the $76 billion needed to fix nearly 89,000 dams not owned by the federal government. And then, for any of you focused on getting your business off the ground, creating a place to share your homemade goods, new favorite hobby, current obsession, or even have a personal blog to get all those thoughts out of your head, I've got a great solution.
How do people even live like that? God damn. SEBBIIIII dam. Made of blue. Okay. It broke one year, but. Inflatable.
Solution from you thanks to our fantastic sponsor, Squarespace. You know, I've been partnering with Squarespace for years now, and I have to say, it's just so easy. There's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever, and creating a beautiful website with Squarespace's all-in platform has never been so simple. It's incredibly intuitive and easy to use. Plus, with their mobile-optimized websites, your content automatically adjusts so it looks great on any device, which is more important than ever. And with Squarespace, you get access to all their marketing tools and analytics, and their award-winning customer care team via email or live chat 24/7. So if you want to check it out, see why so many others love it, see if it's right for you, go ahead and start your free trial today over at squarespace.com/Phil. And when you realize you love it, make sure you enter an offer code Phil to get 10% off your first purchase. And then things got crazy in Atlanta this weekend after a protest turned violent. Right, so people had come out on Saturday to protest the construction of a $90 million, 85-acre planned police training facility dubbed Cop City, as well as the death of activist Manuel Esteban Paez-Terán, because Manuel had been protesting the facility as well, camping out in the woods where it was going to be built. And last Wednesday, officers came to clear out the area and arrest those within it. They find Paez-Terán, they tell him to get out, and according to their version of events, he then shoots an officer with them returning fire and killing him. Right, so we see Saturday's protest over these two things, as well as to bring awareness to the Atlanta Police Foundation and its connections, with demonstrators marching down a major Atlanta street, and according to the police chief Darren Shirebaum, things were largely peaceful. But going on to say that eventually a smaller group began to break off from the crowd and were committing illegal acts. Right, things like breaking windows, setting cop cars on fire, and things eventually calming down with 6 arrested by the end of Saturday, with those arrested facing charges including domestic terrorism, arson in the first degree, criminal damage, and interference with government property. Now with this controversy, we should step out and talk about how different groups are framing it. We're seeing more conservative outlets seeing this as another example of violent protesting in the cities, as well as Antifa running amok, going as far as to claim that Paez-Terán was part of Antifa. But meanwhile, you have others saying and asking things like, y'all mad about cars and windows when forest defender Paez-Terán was murdered by the police? What's the appropriate response to murder? Which leads us to the next big controversy in this whole situation: what actually happened in the woods? Right, we have the police's version of events, that he shot at them, he wounded an officer, they shot back, and he was killed. That's not murder. Which is why we're seeing some activists saying that the police's version of events are a lie despite the alleged evidence the police have released. Which brings us to the good news. We can figure out who is telling the truth because we have body footage. Except apparently, no, we actually don't. Because the Georgia Bureau of Investigations won't release the footage, claiming that the cameras on the scene don't actually show what happened. With Manuel's mother telling The Guardian, "I'm convinced that he was assassinated in cold blood," and others demanding an independent investigation. But for now, that's where we are, and as we wait to see what else comes from this, I want to pass a question off to you. What are your thoughts here? And then, we of course need to talk about the tragic shooting that happened in Monterey Park, California, that left 11 dead and 9 others injured. So what we know is that the attack took place Saturday evening at the popular Star Ballroom Dance Studio in the close-knit, predominantly Asian suburb of Los Angeles, where celebrations were taking place for Lunar New Year's Eve. The Ballroom Dance Studio is Chinese-owned, frequented by older Chinese Americans, and according to law enforcement officials, shortly after 10 p.m., the gunman entered the studio and began to fire, then leaving the scene and going to another dance studio a few miles away in the neighboring Alhambra. With LA County Sheriff Robert Luna saying the shooter walked in there probably with the intent to kill more people, but miraculously, 2 people confronted the suspect and were able to disarm him, with Luna saying the shooter had a large-capacity semi-automatic pistol that he does not think is legal in California. But as far as the heroes, we know one was 26-year-old Brandon Tsai, who was a third-generation operator of the family-run studio. In fact, we now have surveillance videos of Brandon confronting the attacker, struggling with him, and eventually getting control of the gun. Brandon later describing the fight to Good Morning America. He started prepping his weapon and something came over me. I realized I needed to get the weapon away from him. I needed to take this weapon and disarm him, or else everybody would have died. And going on to say once he got control of the gun, he pointed it at him and told him to get out, with the authorities saying the man then fled in a white cargo van, prompting an hours-long week-long manhunt that ultimately ended when a SWAT team cornered the van in a parking lot in Torrance, about 30 miles away from the shootings, and there the attacker took his own life. Now, as far as what we know about the shooter, Luna identified him as a 72-year-old man of Asian descent, and as of recording, authorities have said so far that an official motive is unclear. Right now, there are a bunch of different conflicting reports and theories, but none have actually been confirmed by the police yet. Though according to CNN, the suspect's ex-wife and longtime acquaintance both said he had been a regular patron at Star Ballroom Dance Studio. And while his ex-wife told the outlet that he had never been violent towards her, she did say he could be quick to anger. Meanwhile, the acquaintance said that when the suspect frequented the dance hall, he would often complain that the instructors at the dance hall didn't like him and said evil things about him, and adding that this man was hostile to a lot of people there. We also had Los Angeles Magazine reporting that a law enforcement source said that the attacker was looking for his wife at both the dance halls that he went to, and that there was increasing evidence that this was domestic violence. It also at least appeared to be backed up by Chester Chung, the chairman of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce of Los Angeles and a community leader in Monterey Park, who said that he had heard the attack was related to domestic violence, with him also telling multiple outlets that jealousy might have been a possible motive because he was told the suspect's wife had been invited to the Lunar New Year party, but he had not. But then you also have law enforcement sources telling outlets that the man had recently shown up at a local police station saying that his family was trying to poison him, with an official also telling the New York Times that investigators believe the suspect specifically targeted some of the people that were killed, but others seem to have been killed randomly. So it's an important thing to remember that with this horrific story, there are a lot of moving parts here. Of course, we need to wait to see what updates we get because this is still a developing story. And very unfortunately, stories like this are not as rare as they should be in our country, whether it be gun violence in general or shooting incidents where there are more than 10 victims. Right? I mean, just early morning Sunday, according to reports, 12 people were injured in a shooting at a nightclub in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And in a press conference yesterday, the Baton Rouge police chief said that based on preliminary investigations, the incident was not a random act of violence and added, "We believe that this was a targeted event where someone was specifically targeted and others were injured in that process." Then at the same time, you have a law enforcement source telling CNN that some witnesses at the club said a fight broke out between two different groups of patrons, and then multiple people pulled out guns and just began shooting, which I mean, both of those possible scenarios equally horrifying. And that actually brings us to the end of today's show. When you leave a comment down below on the news that mattered most to you, I want to just say thank you for watching, liking, being subscribed to my daily dives into the news. If you missed yesterday's Sunday PDS, check it out here. If you want a bonus video, I got you here. But as always, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love yo faces.